Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. This yoga fitness program is filmed in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. We air Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon. That's 1:30 Eastern Time. We have an amazing support system for you. We have a website, www.yogaxpress.com, YOGAXPRESS.com. We live in North America. We don't know how to spell, so there's no E before the X. Now, starting from, as you can see, we have a few familiar faces and one new face who has actually been crewing for us for a while as well. Amazing talent right here on the mats today. I'll start from my extreme left. We have Josiane Hurd. Josiane usually directs our show. Josiane, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? You've been off for a while.
Yes, that's very true. We went away, so I did other things.
So you disappeared as well.
I did my own show lately, a few days ago. I did a show about someone from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, and what she does was she did a foundation to help young mother,
right,
and also people with AIDS as well. So that's a combination. In a few words, what we were talking about, how she created this from nothing, absolutely nothing.
When does it air?
It's in editing right now,
okay.
So it should be very soon.
Very good. We're looking forward to it.
You.
Wonderful. To Josiane's right and to my immediate left, we have Rob Harper. Rob has crewed for us before as well. Rob, it's wonderful to have you on the mat.
Glad to be here.
I know you're an up-and-coming author. Is this your first book, That Job?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what's it about?
That Job Just Isn't Into You. It is a book that tells people how to reinvent themselves once they've been let go from a job or they're on a job that they don't like.
Right. Well, if you're in a job that you don't like, what do you do?
Well, you look at the job and you say, hey, that job just isn't into me, and you look for another job.
What if you cannot afford to wait?
Well, I give you tools, things to do.
I'm asking all this because others are going to ask you that.
Oh, absolutely. I give you tools in the book as to how to reinvent yourself. A lot of people
Right.
are on jobs that they don't like, and they're looking at their finances. And what I tell people to do is, stay on the job for as long as you can,
Right.
but also look for other jobs. And if you can, quit the job, get a temporary job, or some people look down on working at a job, let's say McDonald's. But if you're at a corporate job and you don't like it,
Right.
it's best just to leave the job.
Right, that's right. I mean,
Yes.
your heart should be in it. It doesn't have
Absolutely.
to be the perfect job, but
Absolutely.
it's like standing on the meridian, right? The Greenwich Mean Time,
Absolutely.
1 foot in France, one foot in London, and you are in 2 different time zones.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. We're looking forward to it. That Job Just Isn't Into You by Rob Harper. Actually, I'll let you hold it
And
up.
it will be available on Amazon.com
Perfect.
the middle of January.
Middle of
Get it.
January, just about the time that we might air this episode.
Great.
Wonderful. Welcome to the show, Rob.
Thank you.
To my immediate right, we have Rafael Sanz. Rafael, you've been with us in about 3 episodes.
Yes, I have.
The last week, I think you were here every day.
Yes, I was.
3 days in a row. Safe enough to call you Yoga Addict. I have your permission.
I'm back.
Our viewers know you because of your tattoos. Today, we want to know the real you.
Well, I'm an actor.
Right.
Right now, I'm rehearsing a play that'll be on January 5th, 6th, and 7th called The Michaels Are Out of Control.
I hope we air this before then, January 5th, 6th, and 7th.
January 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay.
It's titled The Michaels Are Out of Control. I'm the host. I'm playing John Tracy. It's on West 54th at the American Actors
Are
Theater.
there tickets?
There are tickets, yes.
Where
there
can
are
we
tickets
get them?
available. You go to the website, themichaelsoutofcontrol.com. and you could buy the tickets, or you could go to a website that I'm a part of, the Taylor Network,
Okay.
where I also do a podcast that's available on iTunes.
So what do people just Google your name, Rafael Sanz?
They
or
could
how do they
Google my
find you?
name, or they could Google the play.
What,
they'll
and
find
say
it.
the name of the play again.
The Michael's Out of Control.
The mic is out of control.
The Michael's Out of Control. So,
Mike, as in M-I-K-E.
as in MIK.
Okay, the mic is out
So
of
the
control.
Michael is
The
Mike.
Michael's out of control. And January 3rd, I will be on One Life to Live,
One life to live.
the soap opera.
Isn't
available
that
at
the
ABC.
fact? Isn't that a fact? One life to live, so we have to enjoy ourselves while we can.
I'm
Welcome
hoping
back.
to come back as much as I can.
We'd love to have you back, Rafael. Welcome back to the show. Before we move on, before we start our stretching, I'd like to thank our wonderful crew today. We have a great team. Carol Tolbert, Dwayne Chambers, Ronnie Simon, Patricia Gonzalez, Nelson Shepard, and Lois Johnson. If I've missed someone, please forgive me. Please call out your name if I've missed someone. It just feels like someone's not there. I thought there were 7 of you. And on behalf of Rafael Sanz, Josiane Hurd, and Rob Harper, we'd like to also thank our studio manager, Rich, and our facilitator, Drew Taylor, for making this episode happen today. What we're going to do today at Josiane's request, and I think the gentlemen agree as well, we're going to do some chest openers and knee benders. So today we'll start off with chest openers and then move on to knee benders. So we'll start, yoga can be very structured. You could actually start with standing postures, seated, prone, and supine. That's how you get a complete workout. Our program itself tries its best to stay with that kind of a strategy. But we also help you see that you can target different regions of the body. So when you do chest openers, you're helping enhance your lung power. You do knee benders, you're helping prevent arthritis by just bending and unbending the knees. Very simple. So let's start with chest openers. Would that be okay?
Sure.
We're all going to stand up. And we'll stagger ourselves. So let me see. Both the gentlemen are very tall, so I'm going to have you come back, and Josiane and I will come forward. Heels together, toes apart, palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Now, remember, if you ever come across a balanced posture, look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Right now, we're not there yet, but we probably will be. So in case you forget, keep that in mind. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Our crew in the back, in the control room, feel free to stretch with us if you're permitted. Now, this one is Hasta Uttana. Hasta Uttana, your chest, your pectoral muscles open up. So you want to take your shoulders as far back as you can. So take your biceps behind your ears. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Now, we are doing only chest openers. So as far as possible, we're not going to transition into forward folds and back bends. We're just going to keep doing the chest openers. In the next episode, maybe tomorrow or the day after, we'll do knee benders. We want to make sure that you get enough of a chest expansion. Now let's turn a little bit to look at the front left of the mat. Bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. If you're very tall, you may want to bring your legs further apart. I notice, Rafael, you're wearing jeans. You're very comfortable in jeans, right? There you go. It's easy to stretch in anything you wear. You could be wearing a suit. You could be wearing jeans. You can still stretch. Now, if your feet are wide apart, you always want to make sure that your brakes are on. So put your brakes on. Bring your toes in. Once your feet are nice and secure, turn the right foot out so that the heel of the right foot is at a T to the inside of the left sole. Now let's turn the upper body to face the side of the mat. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Lean a little bit to your right. Trikonasana. Three is 3 corners. Corners, 3 corners, literally 3 corners or triangle. Let's move on to the next one. After this, exhale. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Look up at the raised arm. Tricone or triangle. Both palms face forward. Well done. You should feel a delicious stretch in your adductor muscles on the inside of your upper right thigh. Do you feel that, Josiane?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Rafael, you feel
I'm
that
feeling
too?
it.
Good. Inhale, let's come up. Now remember, for viewers at home, just know that our holding times are much longer in the studios. You do not have to hold it this long. Turn your right foot in, turn the left foot out. We're going to look away from the cameras for just a moment. Lean a little bit to your right. Exhale, dip to your left, Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Take the right hand all the way up. Both palms face forward. Look up at the raised arm and hold. When we talk about holding, it's always hold your breath. Hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your left foot in. One more time, turn your right foot out. And this time, we're going to open up your shoulders just a little more. And we're going to exhale and bend the right knee. Exhale and bend. If you hear any pops and crackles when you're bending, not to worry. Those are not Rice Krispies. They're just air pockets and they will fade over time. Keep exhaling. This is Veerabhadra or brave warrior. Veera is brave. Bhadra is soldier or warrior. Exhale, dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Take your left arm all the way up. Now to challenge yourself just a little more. This is Veerabhadra Kona, warrior angle. Challenge yourself. Take your left arm all the way overhead. Palm faces down. Now look at the tip of your fingers in the left arm. You should feel a wonderful stretch of your obliques and your abductor muscles, the outside of your upper left thigh. Rafael, do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel everything.
How about you, Rob? You too?
I feel it.
You feel it. And if you want to take this a little further, you can keep exhaling. Bend the right knee even further and place your palm flat on the floor. Inhale, let's come up. Straighten the right knee. Bring both arms to shoulder height. Turn your right foot in. Turn your left foot out. Exhale, bend the left knee. Keep exhaling. Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Take your right arm all the way up and go all the way overhead. Take your right arm all the way overhead. Now, make sure that your biceps are close to your ears. You want to look at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. You should feel a wonderful stretch on your obliques and your abductors on the whole right side of the body. Your sciatic gets a beautiful stretch as well. So you have a wonderful release. Inhale, let's come up. Straighten your left knee. Turn your left foot in. Exhale and relax. Wiggle your feet a little closer. Let's turn to face the front left of the mat. We're going to face camera number 1. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you through a posture. It's a little bit of an intense back bend, but it's also a wonderful chest opener. It's called Tiryang Asana. Tiryang literally means reverse inversion. Place your palms on your buttocks. Keep your feet about 6 to 8 inches, maybe even 10 inches apart. And this time we want to stagger ourselves. I'll go back, Josiane, and maybe Rob and Rafael can come forward, Josiane, and I will go back. Bring your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart. You don't want to go too far. You want to challenge yourself. The closer your feet are to each other, the more of a challenge this posture is going to be. So I'm going to keep it at midpoint. Put your brakes on. Place your palms on your buttocks. Push your elbows back. So that helps you open up your shoulders. You get a wonderful pectoral stretch. Your intercostal muscles open up. They stretch as well. Now, we're going to inhale and keep inhaling. Lift your head up high. When you go past midpoint, start exhaling. Glide your hands down the back of your body. Tiryang Asana. Inhale. Now start exhaling. Glide your palms down the back of your body. Bend your knees if you need to. Now you don't want to suspend your hands in midair. Make the connection. Make sure you touch some part of your body. It doesn't matter if it's just at the buttocks, that's fine. Inhale, let's come up. Now, just for this posture alone, we could do a little bit of a side stretch, just standing where we are, just to ease any tension in your low back. Do you feel any tension at all, Rafael?
No.
You're okay. Now, Josiane's accustomed to this. Rob, you're okay, right?
Yes.
You're feeling good? Okay. We're going to do one balance. Josiane, I apologize. There are 2 balance postures. Okay. Let's turn to face the front of the camera. Tree posture. Vriksha is literally, vriksha means tree. We're going to stand on the right leg first. So transfer your weight to the right foot. Lift your left heel off of the floor. Turn the left knee to the side, out to the side. Place your right hand on your right hip. Inhale. Lift your right foot all the way up. Hold on to either your left foot, your left ankle, or your left big toe. And then you want to very gently attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. If you remember, I did mention when you are in a balanced posture, look at a point that doesn't move. Do not look at people. Do not look at moving objects to hold your balance. And when you're ready, your left knee is out. When you're ready, Rafael? Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to let go of your hands. Try and place your palms in front of your chest. And if you need to come out of a posture, that's okay. Get right back in. Keep inhaling. Take your hands all the way up. Challenge yourself. Vriksha or tree. Take your shoulders back. Very gently release. Bring the hands down. And then release your leg. Now, we're going to transfer the weight to the left leg. This time, place your left hand on your left hip. Raise your right heel. Turn your right knee out to the side. Inhale, lift your right foot all the way up. You can either hold on to your ankle or your big toe. I'd say ankle is probably safer. Attach the sole of the right foot to the inside of your upper left thigh. Now, if you find this is a bit of a challenge, right here in the studios, we're trying to keep this place a little bit neat. Otherwise, at home, you could use a dining table or a chair. Now, when you're ready, place your palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Good job, Rob. You're doing well. Now, very gently, let's take our hands all the way up. I can see you through the side of my eye. We're doing well. And we can see the monitor as well. Now, if you want to open up your hands, open up your palms like Josiane's doing, that's fine too. I tend to keep my palms together because it helps me hold the posture for a while. Very gently, release, and then release the right foot. Are you calling me names yet, Josiane?
No. I'm not so good on the left, I'm better on the right.
Feels good, right? Well, that's true. That's true. We recognize we have stronger sides, right? It happens. Did you feel that too?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Do you feel one side is more steady?
Yeah, I think the left side is more steady than the right.
More steady than the right.
Yep.
I'm holding on 4 toes on the left.
Okay, that is quite a challenge. How about you, Rafael? You find one side is better for you than the
Feel
other?
my right side. Just
Feels
feel
that
my
way,
left,
right?
yeah.
It's okay to recognize that we all have imbalances in our body. I know when we do the prone posture, one foot goes higher than the other for me. So sometimes it's easier to do a balanced posture for some of us. Some days are better than others.
Yep.
You know, the other thing too, if your mind is distracted, balanced postures can be hard.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what happens because we're trying to get zone in. Okay, we have one more balance and we're done with balance after that, Josie, and I promise. Transfer your weight to your right leg. Now you want to place your right hand on your right hip for now for balance. And then very gently, you're going to bend your left leg at the knee. Take it back. Hold on to the left ankle from behind. Nataraj Asana, dancer's pose. When you're ready to let go, raise the right arm all the way up. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. So when you raise your arm, take your left shoulder back, take your right shoulder back. Now you want to take this a little further. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your left knee. When you fold over, you're looking at a point that doesn't move, but then that point starts moving closer. So we're all going to look at the mic right here. Inhale, let's come up. We have a dancer in our control room today. I'm sure she would appreciate that it's not easy to get into balanced postures. Exhale and relax. In fact, let me see if I can remember who it is. Actually, I think I can. Ashini Mufuko. She's a dancer. She's in a control room, and I believe she's going to join us next time. This time, transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to the right ankle from behind. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. When you're ready and you're feeling nice and steady, nice and secure, inhale, raise your left arm. Look at a point that doesn't move. That point may move closer. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right knee. Take your right shoulder back. Open up your pectorals on the right side. Inhale, let's come up. Release the right leg and then release the arm. Why do you think we release the leg first and then the arms?
When you fall.
So you don't fall. That's right.
For
There's
grounding.
nothing technical. Exactly. Actually, you know what? A lot of the times we don't think about it, but many of the yoga postures work on gravity. That's why we don't encourage using of props, but if people have difficulty getting in and out, yes, it's okay to use props. But it works on gravity, so body weight takes us where it should. Okay, we're all going to come on our hands and knees. Let's come down in cat position. Marjarya. Marjarya literally means cat. Your hands are directly below the shoulders. Knees are directly below the hips. Your toes are curled in. Fingers are nicely splayed. We're in neutral position right now. Before we move into this position, in and out of this position, we'll just explain a very simple fact. Marjarya, or the cat position, is a wonderful release for the spine, for the spinal extensors. The bowing of the spine, when you dip your torso, the spine gets a wonderful compacting in the back, and the spinal extensors in the front actually stretch. They get a beautiful release. And then when you arch your back, you're compacting the front and you're releasing the back. So that way the spine gets a wonderful massage. Let's try that. We're in neutral. Inhale, dip your torso, dip your belly, and lift your chin and chest. Inhale and dip. Watch Josiane if you have any doubts. Watch the monitor the way Josiane has cats, right, Josiane? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you have a cat, watch the cats when they do this. Now, uncurl your toes and arch your back. Exhale as you do that. When you exhale, it makes it easier to arch your back. Let's try that one more time to redeem ourselves. Curl your toes in. Inhale and dip your belly. Lift your chin and chest. Uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's come to neutral position. Keep your toes curled in. Josiane, does your cat have a name?
Yeah, there's Misha.
Misha. Oh, you have more than one?
Domino.
Misha, Domino. Okay.
Pelilu.
All right, we'll dominate. We'll actually dedicate this posture to Misha, okay? Now, let's come up on our knees. Ustra Asana. Ustra is camel, and this is a wonderful chest opener for, great. Ustra is a wonderful chest opener for people who have a low back issue. This can also be a wonderful compacting of the low back. We have about 4 to 5 minutes left. Keep your knees about hip width apart. If you're new to yoga, or you're new to this particular posture, or you have a back issue already, you want to make sure that your knees are further apart. As you get stronger, you can bring your knees really close. And if you're very tired, you can go further, but I think your balance will be more secure if you're hip width. So let's do that. Keep your feet flat. Now remember, let's all turn to face the front left of the mat. That way our viewers can see what we're doing with our feet. You can keep the tops of your feet flat on the mat. You could keep them curled in. But as Josiane will vouch for it, I think Rafael and Rob are young enough to say, it's okay, there's no problem. But Josiane and I may feel that it could be a little more, there's more pressure on the knees when you keep your toes curled in. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. Your balance is better too when you keep your feet flat. So let's keep our feet flat. Now, place your palms on your buttocks. I'm going to stagger myself so we don't hit each other. Place your palms on your buttocks. Push your elbows back. Open up your chest. So that's a wonderful stretch for your intercostal muscles, your pectorals. You enhance your lung power already. Now, inhale. Lift your head up. This is virtually a seated version of the Tiryangasana. Now, keep exhaling. Glide your hands down the back of your thighs very gently. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. And then tilt your head all the way back and tilt your pelvis forward. Ustra or camel. Hold it for as long as you can comfortably. Engage your low back muscles so you don't feel any pain. Now, if your hands don't go as far as your ankles, it's okay. You can place them at your buttocks, that's fine, or you can go down the back, halfway down the thighs. That's okay too. You just need to make the connection. Inhale, let's come up. Very gently, let's all sit down. We're actually going to sit on our heels. So let's sit down on our heels. We're going to take you through a posture called Supta Vajra. Supta is supine, Vajra or Vaira is diamond. And here's what we're going to do. If you're very tired today, you might want to bring your knees out. What we're going to do is keep our knees as close as we comfortably can, or even at hip width. We're going to engage our low back muscles and go all the way back. Josiane, you're okay with this? It's a knee bender, right? You're fine with that. Very gently lower your right elbow first to the ground, and then your elbow, Rafael.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. And then lower your left elbow, and then tilt your head back. You might find when you come into this posture, sometimes your knees may come off of the floor. And if it's difficult for you to go all the way back, that's okay. I mean, if you find you're not ready for it today, you can stay up. Your elbows can be upright. But if you can go down all the way, that's great. And if you need to move your knees apart a little more, that's fine. Go down. You might find if your knees come off of the floor, try to resist the temptation because there would be more pressure on your ankles. So you want to make sure you don't hurt yourself. Tilt your head back and relax. Very gently, when you're ready, engage your low back muscles. Press with your palms and lift yourself up. As gracefully as you can. It doesn't always look very graceful coming up, but that's part of the technique, and we just want to make sure we use the right muscles. We're going to take you through possibly 2 more postures. We have 2 minutes. Thank you, Rich. Now, tuck your left heel under the right buttock. We have 2 minutes, so we're going to just do the next one and one more. Ardha Matsendra. Cross the right foot over the left knee. You want to keep your right foot flat so the toes are facing forward. Now, I think you're very tall, so I'm going to go forward. Okay. Now, once your knees are crossed over, take your right hand, hold on to your right knee with your left hand, take your right hand behind you, and we're just going to do a wonderful S twist. We're doing only half a posture, actually. We typically take our right elbow over, and I know, Josiane, I can see the question in your eyes without even turning around. You're wondering why this is incomplete. We're going to twist. We torque the upper body all the way back. Look back. This is a wonderful twist for the middle part of the body, and what it does, when we release our body from this twist, that's when fresh blood and oxygen rush in to energize us. Inhale, and let's switch legs. Tuck your right heel under the left buttock. Cross the left foot over the right knee. While we're in position, I'd like to thank our crew, Nelson Shepard, Ronnie Simon, Lois Johnson, Patricia Gonzalez, Dwayne Chambers, and Carol Tolbert. Take your left hand behind you, push your left knee in, and turn to look back. Get a wonderful twist for the middle part of your body. And then, very gracefully, let's swing our left leg all the way back. The posture we just came out of is Ardha Matsendra. Matsya is fish, Matsendra, Lord of the Fishes, literally half Lord of the Fishes or half spinal twist. Now we're in a position called Kapot. Kapot is pigeon. So you want to make sure that your right leg is bent at the knee, left leg goes all the way back, and then straighten your body. You want to make sure that you're nice.